Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Rob here, back with another fire video. So I've been looking at the stats for my channel, and I realized that I have like a lot of young people who follow me at the moment. So this video I want to dedicate to showing you how you can invest your pocket change to become multi-millionaires. So you're probably wondering, how can I become wealthy by just investing in pocket change? Well, it's utilizing this investing app called Acorns. And I gotta tell you, I've been utilizing it since 2016, and I am absolutely in love with it. It is extremely easy for not only novice investors, but advanced investors as well. So what you're going to get in this video, I'm going to discuss some of its features. I'm going to discuss some of its best known attributes. I'm going to discuss like what portfolios do they offer, and so much more. So with that said, let's stop wasting time. Let's get straight to the video. But first, do me a quick favor, smash the like button because it'll help the YouTube algorithm. And with that being said, let's go. All right, so Acorns is a robo-advisory investing app that is widely known to use your spare change to invest into the stock market through a process called micro-investing. Micro-investing is basically, instead of you buying a full share of a company, which could get a little bit expensive because you got some shares that are worth like $400 or $1,000, or if you wanted to buy Berkshire Hathaway stock, it's over 300 grand. But instead of buying a full share, you're just buying fractions of that share. All right, so fun fact, Acorns is, they promote that they are the first company to offer micro investing around the world. I don't know if that's 100% true, but they put it on their LinkedIn account, so I believe them. So overall, what you should know about Acorns investing is that they invest into ETFs, also known as exchange traded funds. ETF can house like a multitude of different securities, include stocks and bonds. A good example is ETF is VOO, which has the 500 largest US companies. All right, so the Acorns app offers two different tiers. One is personal, the other one is a family tier. You do not need money to open up an account. So the first and foremost is the personal account, which first opens up an investing account for you, which obviously you invest. Another thing they offer is a IRA account, which could be a traditional or a Roth, and they offer a bank account as well, and they'll send you a metal card. And all of this is for $3 a month. So the next tier is a family tier. The family tier offers everything the personal account offers. However, though, there is an added bonus called Acorns Early. Basically, Acorns Early is a custodial account which allows you to invest for your children. There's no limit of how many children you can invest.
You can invest four. There's no limit on how many kids you can have under this plan.
Additionally as well, that is $5 a month. So I've already created a video already on this very subject last year. If you want to take a look, you can check it out. Fun fact, my son, who's almost 2 years old right now, he has more money in his account than I did when I was 29. So talk about generational wealth. So when you first create your account, they're going to ask you a series of questions. This is where the robo-advisor comes in to help determine like the best portfolio for you. So some of the questions they're going to ask like pretty much like what's your address, where they're going to ask like who are you, they're going to ask your relationship status, they're going to be really intrusive and ask about your personal income, and also what are your plans for Acorns 5, 10, 15 years down the line. They will eventually give you their suggestion of like where you can, your risk tolerance. So there's aggressive all the way down to conservative. I'll talk a little bit more of that in a bit. But honestly, you can ignore all of their suggestions. I mean, that's what I do, and I keep my portfolio in aggressive. All right, so after you sign up, you're gonna have to add all your financial information to include debit cards, credit cards, and even your bank account to set up your automatic investments. But there's also another benefit as well. Remember when I discussed about investing your spare change? Well, yep, this is it. So this feature is called roundups, where they will round up your all your like your bills and like all your purchases to the nearest dollar. So take for an example, say for instance, if you bought a sandwich for $4.50, if you have the roundup automatically set up, you can then round up automatically have your $4.50 round up to the nearest dollar, so $5. So they'll invest that 50 cents for you through that micro investing process. Something to note is you don't always have to round up to the dollar. You can round up to the next 25 cents, round up to 50 cents, or even 75 cents. And there's another feature as well, which is pretty BA, if you ask me, is where you can 2x, 3x, or even 10x your roundups, meaning let's take that same example. That sandwich costs $4.50. So instead of like just investing that 50 cents, you can 2 times it, and then you invest a whole dollar. So that is a pretty cool feature that I'm currently using right now. And honestly, once the recession happens and we're in a full-blown bear market, I'm probably just going to 10x everything. What is core portfolio? Well, you have 5 core portfolios. One of them is being aggressive, moderately aggressive, moderate conservative, and conservative. And aggressive is the most risky. You invest 100% into different stock ETFs, while conservative is less risky because it's all invested into bonds. So there's a couple of new portfolios that they added. The first one being is a ESG, where you can invest in environmental, social, governance ETFs. They are pretty much your ETFs that ensure like they invest into companies that are environmental friendly, social friendly. So they don't invest into companies that hurt the environment, or they don't invest into companies that invest into jails and stuff like that. The second one that they literally just added is Bitcoin ETF, which I don't really understand, because why invest in a Bitcoin ETF when you can just invest into Bitcoin yourself? All right, so the portfolio I am going to discuss is aggressive because that's what I invest in, and that's what I'm really familiar with. Let me know in the comments below if in the future you just want me to make like YouTube shorts on the other core portfolios. So in this aggressive core portfolio, I invest into VOO. So VOO follows the S&P 500 index fund, which houses the 500 largest U.S. companies. So think of companies like Amazon, Nike, Apple. And currently right now I have 23 shares. And that being said, every dollar that you invest in this portfolio, 55 cents goes towards VOO. Next in the portfolio is medium company stocks. The ticker sign is IJH. Every 10 cents of a dollar that I invest goes towards this ETF. Currently right now I have 6.5 shares, and it consists of companies I never heard of. So let's just move on. Ticker sign IJR is next, and every 5 cents that every 5 cents of a dollar I invest goes towards this ticker sign, and it consists of a bunch of small companies, and I have 8 shares of that. All right, finally, there is the international ETF, which is ticker sign IXUS, which consists of companies like some heavy hitters like Tencent, Nestle, Taiwan Semiconductors. For every dollar I invest, 30 cents goes toward this ticker sign. And I have 79 shares at the moment. All right, so I kind of hit on it earlier, but you can set up your account to do automatic investing as well, as little as $5 a month, honestly, or $5 a week. They have a they have like some flexibility of how much you want to invest. So me, I invest like $65 a week while also having roundups. I've seen people on Reddit where they invest $75 a day, and in 3 years their portfolio was over 150 grand. So you have the flexibility to invest in your roundups and your automatic investing. I would be a bad finance YouTuber if I did not talk about their cashback reward. Acorn has a partnership with like over 350 different brands, whereas if you went through Acorns and you clicked on a brand that you really enjoy, so let's for instance talk about Nike, you'll go through the Nike site or go through the Nike app or something along the lines. You can purchase their shoes, and through that you can get cash back to invest into your core portfolio. I do this all the time whenever I'm about to make big purchases. They have partnerships with Nike, Sephora, I think like HelloFresh was on there as well. So it's like, why not get paid money for buying stuff like you were already going to buy in the first place? All right, so now that I mentioned all the features that Acorns has, I am just going to be completely honest with you. I love this app, and I think it's absolutely amazing for novice investors and people who want to save. So to be completely honest, this is kind of my savings, emergency fund / savings account. I know a lot of people are going to stomp me out for this, but to be honest with you, I don't take this app as like, oh man, I'm going to retire utilizing this app or anything like this. This is going to be like my savings / my fun account. Anyway, but overall, I think this app is extremely easy, extremely smooth, very streamlined. They have partnerships with CNBC. They have blogs where they have finance educational videos, educational, like I said, blogs where if you wanted just to read up and study about financial literacy, you can just do it through the app. So they are definitely, I think, like moving in the right direction when it comes to making it easy for novice to invest, and also for people to learn as well. So this is the best investing app, right? Not so fast. There is a couple things I do want to discuss before giving it a signature as the GOAT investing app. But in order to listen to that, you're going to have to stay tuned for my next video about some of its hiccups, I guess you could say. So with that being said, thank you for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, share with all your friends, do all the things. It'll help me out, help our community grow, and I'll greatly appreciate it. If you are interested in joining Acorns, the link is down below. Just click on the link. And until our next video,